pleasure now to welcome Charlotte Wagner, who is our award subgroup lead, who is going to talk to us about what awards is doing. Tell us about the award subgroup, what you do and why it's important.
Yes, this is a picture of the overview that I gave on the award subgroup. Is actually specifically how to apply for fellow at We22 in Houston. And as I mentioned, I was on that original senior member engagement task force and then co-founder of the Affinity group. And we have to have we have to have an application with our goals. So as I said, that some of the senior members were disillusioned with the elimination of regions. So one of our goals was to address these SWE members' concerns about the lack of appreciation and acknowledgement given to longstanding members of the organization. So there's a lot of past presidents, people. I've been a member for 35 years, but some people have been a member for 40 or more years, and some of them felt like, oh, we're not recognized for our great work. So that's one of the reasons why we wanted to. Many of our members can apply for not just fellow, but distinguished service award, patent awards, many other awards. So we wanted to give them help. These applications, they're not short applications, so they can sometimes be daunting. So we wanted to offer them help. So this is what I was saying in October for this picture here. We wanted to offer them basically for people, specifically for fellow people who are already fellow. So we created a mentor-mentee program where people who are already fellow can be matched with people who want to apply and help them figure out what letters to write, how to write their formal statement. Oh, wow, you should really write about your time judging science fairs. That counts for this type of thing. So we've had several meetings, and now we are into the application process. We did start this last year in FY22. It was a little bit smaller, but we did have, so this slide shows the seven recipients of the fellow that received this in Houston in October, and at least one of these people we did help mentor. And this was at the fellows tea, so it was great that all seven new fellows were there. And then, as I had mentioned, so I am the awards subgroup lead, but we have several people that volunteered. So I can't. Certainly, I will help review applications, but I needed not just the time help, but a lot of these people on this list have deep SWE knowledge, and these are all fellows themselves. So we have myself, Hope, Bernice, Laura, Seal, Jan, Georgette, and Vicky, who have all volunteered to help an LCR member apply for fellow. I also said, though, at the fellow meetings that it's not just fellow, it's any award. So one of the people that attended this meeting said, oh, I'm helping a fellow LCR member apply for another award, this specifically the PRISM Award. So I had some of the people on this list review that application. So with these mentors' help, these applications should be robust and present that member in the best they could be. So that's what we're doing. I concentrated on helping people apply for fellow. We're also looking to apply for the Mission Award, which are SWE awards that recognize any SWE group for achieving the mission of SWE. We had successfully applied for a Mission Award and got the Silver Professional Award 2 years ago. Didn't apply this past year, so this subgroup is also it's always more fun to do things on a team. So we have a group of people that are working on that, and we divided up the sections, so we hope to apply for that. So those are the two main things the award subgroup is doing.
Thank you, Charlotte. That is really interesting. As one of our newer subgroups, you have really gotten going and done a lot of good in a short time. So we appreciate that. Thank you for your time.
It's a pleasure. Thanks very much, Vicki.